This is just a very quick video about Mercedes Citan. It has a rear light cluster fault on it. It's very hard to get any wiring diagrams for it, but underneath this fuse box of fuse boxes here, just here, turn my torch on, there is two connectors in here, and these provide all the rear lights. On this connector, the blue wire that's in that corner there, that one, is actually what powers up the rear lights. The blue one on this side is what does the other side. This one has no number plate lights and no left side light. Oh, the lighting in there is terrible. How's that? That's better. The rear number plate lights go through a grommet through here, and then they plug into a connector, and then you've got the actual cluster assembly itself and the lighting ray. So this left side light and the rear number plate lights all actually end up on one wire under the footwell, under the door there, and under the bonnet, and go to that front module. A Mercedes Citan is really a Renault Kangoo in disguise, and I have come to the conclusion that this module here, I've opened it up, and there's something wrong with how it detects whether the bulb's present or not. So what I'm going to try and do is swap in this second-hand unit and see if it still starts and runs, etc. So we'll see how it goes, eh? Right then, moment of truth. Side lights on. Do we have rear lights? Oh yeah, look at that. So you can swap the module over and the lights work, but does it still start? That's a good question. Am I going to get a load of warning lights about immobilizers and stuff? Looks pretty promising. Looks good. So I've actually used the auto scanner and gone in as a Renault Kangoo, but I've noticed that there's something called resetting internal protection. Shall we see what it does? Okay. Are you ready? Come on, finish. Okay. What about now if I turn the lights on? If they all work? Oh fucking hell, look at that. Wow. So this is on the original BCM, because I fitted the new one and it was giving me some faults for air conditioning, and this vehicle doesn't have air conditioning. It's just like a, you know, normal climate. So it's obviously got some sort of safety feature built into the BCM. I was only messing around with the scanner because the new one has got the wrong VIN number, and say it had some faults on it to do with the aircon that this van's not got. So there's a hindsight exercise, isn't it? You can literally just reset this function, which is in UPC. But so this is a Mercedes, and the Mercedes doesn't have this function in it. So for example, if we go back to let's go and pick the Mercedes. Life throws you curveballs, doesn't it? So, diagnostics. Mercedes is so slow as well. Yeah, just plug a scanner in it. It tells you what's wrong with it. For a van that we can't get wiring diagrams for. It doesn't even give us a fault for the rear light. Tested all the harness tests out fine. Everything works. So what was it called on this? Body. I think it was that one. Go on, spin faster. Don't think it's got in here because I looked. Configuration. Manual settings. The Mercedes one's just got nothing in it whatsoever. Fuse and relay modules. Go in there. Yeah, it's this module. But you say there's no reset function. Adaptions. Configuration. Manual settings. That's it. Start, stop. Configuration. Well, there you go. So on your Kangoo or your Citan, you can just reset this protections function in the UCH, whatever it was called. And then the lights start working again. Disappointing, eh?